This is Greater Media News.
Welcome to Greater Media News. My name is Olusi. Here are the top stories. Nigeria President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the removal of Brigadier General Muhammad Kukafada as the Director General of the National Youth Service Corps (NYSC). Sources said that Fada's removal was because he exhibited glaring incompetence in the 6 months he had piloted the affairs of NYSC. It was gathered that Fada had been ordered to hand over to the most senior civil servant in the NYSC to head it in the interim pending the appointment of a substantive DG by Buhari. Less than 100 days to the 2023 general elections, the Independent National Electoral Commission has said that it will print 187 million ballot papers for the presidential poll scheduled for February 25, while half of this will be reserved for a possible runoff. On foreign scene, the world's oldest primary school student, Priscilla Citieni, has died in Kenya at the age of 99 years. Her grandson, Sami Chepsiro, told the media that Priscilla died on Wednesday at her home after suffering from chest complications. He pointed out that she was in good health and attended her classes as usual, but she stopped attending school 3 days before her death and she felt chest pain that forced her to leave school. Still on foreign scene, there are now 8 billion people on Earth, according to a new UN report. India is also projected to surpass China as the world's most populous country in 2023. The latest projections by the United Nations suggest that the world's population could grow to around 8.5 billion in 2030 and 9.7 billion in 2050. It is projected to reach a peak of around 10.4 billion people during the 2080s. Now, let's join Aderinsola Ogunleye for entertainment and sports news. Over to you, Aderinsola.
Thank you, Crown. Now entertainment scene. Music star Burna Boy has been nominated in 2023 Recording Academy Awards, popularly known as the Grammys. The Academy released the nomination list on Tuesday, as the awards ceremony is set for February 5, 2023. Burna Boy's latest album, Love Damini, was nominated in the Best Global Music Album category, alongside other albums from international music stars. The singer was also nominated for Best Global Music Performance for his hit track, Last Last. Nigeria Times also made an appearance on the nomination list as Futures Wait For You, which featured Tems and Drake, made it to the nominations for the Best Melodic Rap Performance and Best Rap Song categories. Still on entertainment scene, RRR director SS Rajamouli has confirmed that a sequel is officially in the works. Released this past May, RRR has been a veritable sensation in India, breaking numerous box office records within the country and worldwide, beating out Rajamouli's own Bahubali 2. Now it appears a sequel to the massive India blockbuster is officially in the early stages of development. Now on sports.
And he's here. He is here. Cristiano has entered the building. Wreathed in red. Restored to this great gallery of the game. A walking work of art. Vintage, beyond valuation, beyond forgery or imitation. Now in his immaculate maturity, CR7 reunited.
Manchester United's lawyers are looking at how to bring Cristiano Ronaldo's time at the club to an end following the exclusive interview. The club said it had initiated appropriate steps and will not be making further comments until this process reaches its conclusion. Ronaldo accused United of betraying him and trying to force him out of the club in an interview with Talk TV broadcaster Piers Morgan. In the 90-minute interview, Ronaldo said he has no respect for the manager Erik ten Hag. The 37-year-old also said he felt provoked by the United manager. The long-awaited 2022 World Cup has kicked off in disappointing fashion for host Qatar following a 2-0 defeat to Ecuador. Qatar became the first host of the World Cup to lose their opening game of the tournament. BTS member Jungkook performed at the FIFA World Cup opening ceremony on Sunday evening, winning fans' hearts with his performance, just as veteran actor Morgan Freeman hosted the opening ceremony. Several fixtures across different stadia will be decided this week. That's all from my end. Back to you, Crown, for the rest of the news.
Thank you, Aderinsola. Life is a mirror. It reflects you and what you think. What you picture in your mind is what you become. What do you echo into your life? Here is a story titled Life and Echo, as narrated by Mercy Adegoke. A boy and his father are walking in the mountains. Suddenly, the sun falls, huts himself, and screams, "Ha!" To his surprise, he hears a voice repeating, somewhere on the mountain, "Ha!" Curious, he yells, "Who are you?" He receives the answer, "Who are you?" Angered at the response, he screams, "Coward!" He receives the answer, "Coward." He looks to his father and asks, "What is going on?" The father smiles and says, "My son, pay attention." And then he screams to the mountain, "I admire you." The voice answers, "I admire you." Again, the man screams, "You are a champion." The voice retorts, "You are a champion." The boy is surprised but does not understand. Then the father explains, "People call this echo, but really, this is life. It gives you back everything you say or do. Our life is simply a reflection of our actions. Life will give you back everything you have given to it. Life is wet with morning dew and human tears, with fresh starts and unknown fears. Your life is not a coincidence, it is a reflection of you. If you would like to know who is responsible for the majority of your troubles, take a look in the mirror. If you could kick the person responsible for most of your problems, you wouldn't be able to sit down for 3 weeks. It is time for us to stay out of our own way. You carry with you the world in which you must live. Know this: when you have a great dream, your mind will be the biggest fool. You may succeed if nobody else believes in you, but you will never succeed if you don't believe in yourself. What you picture in your mind will go to work to accomplish. When you change your pictures, you automatically change your performance. Whatever you attach consistently to the words "I am," you will become. So change your thoughts. What you think is what you will become.
That story was compiled by Inioluwa Sanni'O. Life is an echo. What you send out comes back to you. What you sow is what you reap. What you give is what you get. And what you see in others is what exists in you. That ends our production for this week. On behalf of the entire Greater Media crew, I wish you all a lovely week. I still remain crowned Olusi. No press, no information.